Hello and welcome.
Hello, welcome to this week's class. We have beautiful energies still all around us, and we have great planetary alignments for love in the air this week. So, embracing that with our heart, our fire element, and really working on beautiful flows to strengthen and enhance inner balance and harmony.
Wonderful, these planetary energies, they come around quite quickly
They,
back to
they
love,
do.
don't they?
It's all about love, though, isn't it?
It is, yes.
That's all we do have. As long as we love for others, love for ourselves, and just love the moment that we're in.
Yeah, and everything, present moment, everything just works much better. So let's get started. Let's just connect with that beautiful full body wave breathing. So we're just going to place one hand on the belly, just below the navel, one hand on the top of the chest. But to start with, I just want you to inhale in through the nose and expand the belly. When the belly can't go anymore, then just sip up to the heart. And then exhale from the heart back to the belly. So it's just into the bottom of the ribs and then back down. It just gets us to connect with that beautiful action of the diaphragm, opening up those energy centers in the body. And just see that exhale as a beautiful release, letting go. When you next inhale, I want you to then, we're going to sip in all the way up, belly, ribs to the top of the chest. Really feeling that lighter energy now as the torso opens up. And then chest, ribs, belly back to the spine. So you're trying to create that beautiful little wave-like motion with the action of the diaphragm. Bringing the hands down now, and another beautiful wave to lighten the energies, just to shake. We just shake the hands.
We're taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and a long letting go breath out the mouth. Just shaking and letting go. And then we're going to take a beautiful inhale as we scoop up that energy around us. Touch the palms. Come up onto the toes if you can. Just activate those bubbling springs. And then exhale down. And then shake it up again. Beautiful. It's in like starting off the morning, shaking off, waking the body up and breathing nice and deep.
Bringing that balance in to keep us present. Strengthening our feet, that foundation.
Beautiful. Let's inhale, scoop up that fresh energy. Up onto the toes, balance, and exhale. And shake it off again.
One last time.
You really start to feel that tingling through the fingers and the toes, really waking things up. So let's now work on the heart. So working up and down the sternum, breathing in through the nose and a beautiful exhale through the mouth. Really working on strengthening our heart and our lungs this week. And then nice little circles maybe, just working on massaging that acupressure points for the heart. Maybe envisaging red, like ruby red for the heart. Beautiful to bring in colour therapy as well, isn't it? It's
Yes.
just all about bringing that mind-body connection.
And if you're not visual, I'm not visual, I'm kinesthetic, so I feel more. So maybe feeling that warmth, or just the warmth of red, you know, whatever works for you.
Beautiful. Just another little tap out now. Let's just clear that heart energy, strengthen that immune system. That's great. Let's work over to the long meridian. So meridian 1 and 2 for the lungs, just working across that collarbone until you get into that little dip there before the shoulder blade. Nice little chi massage, acupressure, waking up the lungs. You might even find sometimes this makes people have a little cough or a clearing of the lungs, and that's okay. That's everything moving. That's moving the stagnation. So working into that area. And we like to envisage bright white light, or if you want to imagine an exquisite pearl, we think of our lungs like this, and then tapping, breathing in through the nose and exhaling out the mouth to clear the lungs. And then really working up those meridian points. We're going to slap down the arm all the way to the ends of the fingers, and then up, coming right to that gallbladder meridian there, waking things up at the top of the neck, and down, exhale. Inhale on the way back up. One last time, exhale. All the way back up, and then back to the heart. Center yourselves, breathing in through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. Connecting with the heart, connecting with your feet, making sure that your knees are nice and just loose, soft knees, tall spine, breathing in, exhaling out. Beautiful. Let's work on the other side now for the lungs. So nice chi massage again. Maybe imagining that bright white light, inhaling bright white light, exhaling out, releasing any stagnation from the lungs. Notice if one side feels different to the other. Maybe you'll feel a little bit tender there. And then just knocking gently, breathing in, exhaling out, clearing away stagnation, opening up the lungs and feeling that chi, that life force energy flowing in. And again, let's wake up the meridians of this side of the body now as we slap down the arm, all the way down to the fingertips, and then coming back up, waking up the heart and lung meridians, working in that gallbladder so that we can see things more clearly. Breathing in, exhaling out. Feel that release as you let go. One last time, exhaling out. Inhaling back in. Exhaling, and then just one last time. Inhale, exhale for the heart center. Slowing it down. Let the hands come to rest, and take a moment to really feel into that chi, that energy circulating.
Let's bring the feet in a little bit now. And again, the shaking that we did earlier, but let's do it as monkey washes the fruit. So we'll just shake from the shoulder joint there into the hands, just letting all those meridians and lines of tension shake away. any trapped energy, stagnation. Start to feel the energy tingling in the hands. And now we'll bring a little bit of balance into it, bring that mind and body into connection. As we sip up some energy, we pinch the fingers, we inhale all the way up to the heart, we come up onto the toes, and then we look to our right. And we heels down, exhale, do it again. You might want to let go through the mouth. Okay, inhale. Onto the toes, look to your left. Center, down. And one last time. Inhaling, now look whichever way you want. Through center to the other way. Down.
I always like to think that it's cheeky little monkey, so you've got to have a little smile, a little play with this one.
It does. When you start to lighten those energies, makes you smile. Usually we're quite in sync and we got the same way, so it was funny to turn then and see smiling at me. Okay, slowing it down.
Nice wide stance now, and our sun's about to start coming out through the clouds, so this is perfect for sunrise over the legs. So palms face up for this one. I'm just going to let your hips glide left, right, right, left, whichever way you really want to move today. I'm just getting a nice fluid movement through the hips. We're not holding on to any tightness, so if you're just feeling a little bit tight, just back off a little bit and work with what you have, just to move your hips, move the hands, and you start to imagine that your hands are just floating across the top of the leg. Just feel into that water, as if your back of your hands are just gliding across this water. Maybe it's warm water being warmed by the sunlight that's starting to shine through, and you feel that warmth into the palms of your hands. Imagine that golden sunlight pouring down. You're capturing it in the palms of your hands, and you can feel the warmth.
Beautiful. So as you know, the sun heats the water and it turns into steam. In Chinese they say like the steam is like that cleansing, purifying, that elixir for life. So as we come across now to our right, we're going to inhale as if that steam's rising up. Connect with that beautiful yang energy of the sun. Then we rotate the palms down. Exhale down. Turn the palms back. The back of the hands. Touching that beautiful sunlit lake.
So we inhale, really reach up from the waist, and exhale as we softly move back down through the leg.
You're trying to get this fluid movement of the weight shift. Everything's just working, hips twisting back to center, then shifting the weight to the other side as we come down, but using the breath. Nice big inhale, then exhale.
Beautiful. One last time as we inhale, really reach for that sunlight, grasp it, golden glow. exhaling down, and then slowly just work left to right, right to left, back across the leg. Getting that beautiful figure 8 motion in the hips. Remembering to breathe. Just let it flow. And then slowly coming to center. And if you have it today, just a really nice hang forward. Let's go in for a hamstring stretch. Just letting everything fold. Offering everything to the earth as we let go of the lower back, mid back. Release the neck, let the head just hang. Releasing the jaw. And maybe just having a slight movement through the hips. Little swing. Breathing deeply, letting everything just release and let go to Mother Earth. Clasping the hands, engaging the core, bending the knees slightly as we gently roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Nice and gentle, nice and slowly. Inhaling at the top, maybe even just add a little back bend if you can, and exhaling, arms down. Beautiful. While we're in this position, let's just spread our feathers. So just spreading out. Maybe you want to just leave your legs in just a slight little bit. Nice soft knees. We're not locking those legs out. Stretching out our feathers. Beautiful. Let's take our head to the right. Just ear to the right shoulder. And then gently looking up, really slow motion. Take that chin off. Looking at the sky, we're not folding back, and then the chin back down to the earth. Just let the breath come in and out at your own pace.
Just make sure these shoulders just don't try and creep up. We've got a tendency, even though we feel like we're pressing the palms down, the shoulder will come up as well. So just check in that the shoulders are down and you're relaxing into it. You shouldn't have any major discomfort. If you do, back off. If it's just a little bit tight, you can let go through the mouth. And if you're extra tight as you come up, you can clench the teeth. Get that little extra stretch there for that front scaling. And release as your chin comes back down to the chest. So just slowly coming down now, exhaling through center, gently rolling over to the other side. Again, micro movements, repeat.
One last time as you inhale and exhale. Bring your head slowly, rotate back to center. Just let go of the shoulders one way and then the other. And then again, we'll start to place our hands in the upright position, facing palms facing up as we start to move and sway. Sunrise over the leg. Inhale, exhale, nice and slowly. Letting those hips move again. Maybe things start to feel a little bit more fluid this time.
If you feel like everything's moving then maybe you just bring the legs a little bit wider. You just work with what you have. Trying to keep both feet firmly planted with gentle weight shift, as if the hips joints are all nice and silky smooth. Beautiful, like that beautiful steam again. The next time you're coming across to the left, I want you to inhale, as if that steam's rising. Twist to center, palms back down. The sunlight hits the leg, back of hands. Beautiful, inhale in, and then exhale down.
As we're working through these movements now, you should start to really feel into the tips of the fingers that energy, move that energy. Notice any changes, tingling, buzzing, or maybe you're actually seeing that light, imagining that golden sunlight pouring down onto the calm blue lake, feeling into that warmth, that heat, that nourishing light. One last time then. Inhale, really grasp that sunlight. Exhale, bring it down, touch the lake, and then just float again across the top of the lake, left to right, right to left. Really let those hips work with you, not against you. Breathing in, exhaling out.
Slowly unwind back to center for another hamstring stretch as we fall forward.
Again, just letting everything let go to the Mother Earth, releasing that spine, releasing the neck and jaw, breathing in and exhaling out with a great big sigh.
And slowly reposition those feet. Past the hands, engage that core and inhale, rolling up. Pushing the hips forward if you can to counteract that forward bend. Exhaling. Arms all the way down, and this time into spreading the feathers by pinching the fingers, so we do the outside of the arms. Beautiful. Yang meridians now, so just gently breathing, pushing those back of the hands down to the ground, checking your shoulders are down, and then just gently relaxing the head over to your right, and then whichever way you want to go, down or up, just micro movements. Breathing nice and deep. Okay, coming down now, exhaling, bringing the chin through center and just gently rolling to the other side. back down now to center, releasing those arms. If you've still got your legs wide like me, bring them back in. Give everything a nice shake out now. Okay, so just let everything go under the sound of the heart. Nice big heart sound. Slowing it down. Beautiful. Just checking in. Nice soft knees again. Relaxed tailbone, tall spine. I'm just going to move through one of our beautiful flying sequences. Gets us present and balanced. Both our external balance and our internal balance. It's a beautiful way to open up and get a different perspective when we can rise above and lighten the energies in the heart. So we'll just start off nice and slowly, and we'll just transition through each part of the flying sequence. So just on your next inhale, we're just going to bring the hands up, just maybe to waist. Exhaling out. So it's in through the nose, up to the heart now, and exhale out through the nose. See if your arms are just floating through water. See if we can get them a little bit higher, maybe just shoulder height. And using that breath, we're trying to work that breath in a nice relaxed way, but getting a full inhalation and a nice full exhalation. Allowing that diaphragm to work through that relaxed state. We can then start to bring in some mindfulness, as if we're just soaring above these beautiful clouds in the sky, looking down on everything below us and just noticing how distant and far everything looks. It looks so different when we can just elevate ourselves. The same applies to our own internal universe. When we can rise above, we can just gain that different perspective, alter habitual patterns, beliefs that we have about things, and start to just see things through these lighter energies of the heart. Beautiful. So we'll just finish with one here. As you come up, shift your weight into your right leg. As you exhale, glide the toe and just have a nice, like 5–10% in that left leg, and the full weight, like 90% in your standing leg, with a nice soft knee, and still dip down into the knee and inhale. So we rise up on that inhale, nice little soft knee down on the exhale. You're trying to get to your own flow state where you can be present, completely relaxed, and start to feel energies flow, maybe through the shoulder blades, up the spine. And when you feel like you're fully grounded in that standing foot, you can, if you want to, you don't have to, but you can just start to lift the toe. You don't have to lift very high. You can work with what you have, and just leaving the toe down is still beneficial because you're building strength in that standing leg. you can bring it all the way up. This toe just kisses the ground. We're really gaining altitude now. We're working on our inner balance and our external balance. Body, and our physical body and our energetic body. Basically means we're aligning that mind, all those thoughts, to be present for what we're doing in this present moment. Beautiful. Come back down to center. Okay, on that next inhale, shift the weight to the left leg, glide the right toes, coming close. And then just check in that your center, you're in a balance, that center of gravity's moved. So you're stable in that standing leg. And then when you feel confident, you can start to lift again. Really working on those little micro interconnecting muscles right from the feet all the way up. You can feel like little movements. The body's automatically correcting itself to hold your balance. This prevents falls as we get age, as we get older. It also is improving strength for our yang activities that we may be, participating in, and allows us to become better at that. So it's a complete balance. It's not about depleting ourselves to the point where we break, because the body will break if you take it through too much. It's about re-strengthening, becoming present, allowing energies to flow so we can heal and nourish, so we can do the things and enjoy the things we want to. Beautiful. On the next one, we're going to come back to center. So I want you to still stay present. We're not letting you off. We're going to take it through to soaring crane. Beautiful. Now shifting that weight into that right leg, you're going to glide the foot. Inhale, come all the way up. Back of hands touch. Stretch up at the hips. Now this is the important one. Roll into that foot. Back to center as you exhale. Beautiful. To the same side, you just go to shoulder height now, foot behind, a little lean forward. Roll into that foot, exhaling. Then we repeat on the other side. Nice inhale. Repeat on the other side. This is really getting us to shift that center of gravity. Changing it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be much. To wire those new pathways. One last time now. Beautiful. I really love those flying exercises.
That has to be one of my favorites. Just really centers and grounds you, and you can't be anywhere other than the present moment, can you? It's just beautiful.
So let's work on our heart energies now, the pericardium and the heart energy as we work into bird grasps the tail. So just settling in now, making sure your feet are just shoulder width apart, that relaxed tailbone, tall spine, crown of the head, just gently pulling up towards the sky. Just checking in where you are. Maybe relaxing the fingers a little bit more, trying to feel anything between the hands. As you inhale, hands just draw apart. Belly expands, exhale, belly back to the spine as we compress the hands back to you. So on your next inhale, I just want you to open up, a bit like heart to the sky. But then we have that little humble bow, and we'll have left arm up, right pinky finger into the elbow. Now we'll inhale again. So this is our yes to things we want, and this is the heart protection no. So we're not crooking the elbows in. We get nice like energetic pathway, and this middle finger is your pericardium, and the heart is your pinky finger, runs down the inside of the arm through the elbow. So we're connecting those two circuits. It's a beautiful inhale for yes. And that heart protects our pericardium. This is a no to what doesn't serve us. Beautiful inhale to receive, and an exhale to let go.
Part of protecting our heart is, although we like to say yes to a lot of things, and a lot of people feel like we always say yes to things that actually we really wish we could say no to. So just bear that in mind. It's okay to say no sometimes, to protect your own heart, to protect your own energy. So it's knowing the difference between opening yourselves wide, accepting and giving, and then when to protect yourself, protect your heart, and just say not today.
Beautiful. And the next one, I want you to start to turn to your right. So you've got left arm up, turn to your right. You inhale, scoop energy from behind. Then you come through pinky finger and thumb. So your heart and lung connections are going to come through as we exhale. A nice lean forward. Keep the knees nice and soft. We draw back in. On the inhale, exhale, push away what we don't need. And then open up again. Beautiful, yes. Now right arm up as you exhale. Inhale, turn to your left. Come through. Pinky finger thumb, exhale, push away. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, push away again. Open up on the next inhale. Beautiful. Left arm up, turning to your right as you inhale, scoop energy. Exhale. Inhale. Try and make it beautiful and fluid. Right arm up, turning to your left. Really settle in now. Really working with that breath to get to your flow state, to get these beautiful tingling sensations of energy pulsating through you. Finishing off now as we come back down, hands over our low dantian, bringing our feet in. Maybe just closing the eyes down, having that beautiful soft gaze.
And as we breathe now, nice and slowly in and out through the nose, just letting that breath calm to your own rhythm. Feeling the feet beneath the ground beneath your feet on the earth. Feeling into that connection between earth and your foundation. Now, as you breathe in, imagine white, bright light, healing light, breathing into your lungs, and exhale out anything not needed. Breathing in white light to the lungs are the commanders of the chi. And exhaling out, seeing it like dark, grey, cloudy smoke leaving, letting go of any stagnation. With each breath in and each exhale out, just see the lungs start to shine brighter and brighter. See them shining bright like pearls. Bright white lungs, clean and clear. Feel into this energy of clarity. Breathing in, exhaling out, and seeing the lungs shining bright and white. Now breathing in to the heart. Breathing in the color red, bringing it into your heart center. Exhaling out cloudy gray, letting go of anything that weighs heavy in the heart. See it leave as cloudy grey smoke. Inhaling warm red light to the heart. See the heart glow, just like an exquisite ruby deep into the centre of your chest. And exhale out, cloudy grey. See that float away in the distance. As your heart becomes lighter and lighter, you're hiring the vibration of the heart center. You see it glow like this ruby shining brighter and brighter deep in your heart center. Feel into the expansiveness of your heart. The vibration grows and grows, feeling warmer and warmer, stronger and stronger. Feel into that deep relaxation settling all through the body as you inhale and exhale. Bringing this all together now. Heart and lungs, commander of the chi, the breath of the lungs, and the commander of the blood, the red of the heart. See them come together now as you inhale. Take this in, send it all the way down, pack it into that lower dantian. Exhale out. And take with you this feeling from your practice today of being calm, relaxed, yet energized. Take this feeling through the day, your week, and enjoy this feeling of clarity. Taking one last beautiful deep inhale through the nose and a lovely long letting go breath through the mouth. And gently, when you're ready, opening your eyes, taking in your surroundings. And thank you so much for joining us on today's class.
Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next class.